Hi everyone, it's Jean. I am no longer from Sew It Themes. I am now Inky Owl Studio, as you gathered by the intro just before this video. So this is a short announcement for my current subscribers that I am letting them know that I'm making this name change, and so they're not too surprised when they start seeing that pop up. And if you're a first-time viewer, I welcome you, and I hope you will subscribe and so come along with me as I do different videos on the journaling process. I'll do a collection of how-tos, ephemera making, craft-alongs, anything to do with the journaling process. So I hope that you'll join me, and I have attached to this video a haul that I made this week I'd like to share with you. And so let me get started with the thrift store one. I got these two books. And this one is not, it's not a vintage book by any means, but it has all these vintage looking pages in it because it's a reproduction, I suppose, of this year's catalog a long time ago. And the papers are actually pretty good. They're not super thin, you know, they're maybe like a little bit more than a telephone page book type of weight. But it's just really cool, and I think these could make some really fun decoupage or some fun envelopes or something like that. This is, don't know what the date of this is. It's probably within the last few years. But anyways, this was kind of a fun find. And then I got this book. I was so intrigued with it, and it's huge. I mean, it's just absolutely huge. The pages are way too big to fit inside most of my journals, and it's too big to fit inside my viewer of the camera here. But it is just gorgeous, and I just thought, well, you know, if nothing else, I just think it's so beautiful just to look at it. I will probably be able to fussy cut some of the smaller ones and use them, but the prints are just so beautiful. They're so unusually bright and nicely detailed and everything. So I thought it was kind of fun, and actually it was only a couple dollars, and I don't know, I probably will spend some time just looking it over and then deciding what I might want to do with it. But just that was just really a kind of a fun find. I love botanical and nature type of things. Anyways, I'll look at these poppies. They're so nice. So that was kind of a fun find. That was called Flowers of the World by Frances Perry. So there's that book. And then I got a Rolodex, old Rolodex. And these are like, I don't know if it really shows up. I don't think it shows up on the camera, but they're nicely vintage or nicely aged Rolodex cards. So I really like that. You know, I think I don't know, I think they'll be a lot of fun to make something with on these. And got this recipe. Remember a long time ago, probably in the 80s, maybe even into the 90s, there was a company called Current, and they had all kinds of little stationery stuff. And I actually remember having this a long time ago, having these recipe cards and using them. Current, and I don't know how old this particular one is, but you know, it's a few years old there. So these recipe cards are kind of fun. Got plenty of them. Might be sharing some of this stuff on in my shop once I get organized. And I got these super old music folders, and all these little prints in here are so cool. Really neat. Yeah, I thought this was kind of fun. Kind of fun. Just the illustrations are neat. This is, I don't know if it gives it a, oh, this is copyright 1937. So, yep, I think this is kind of old. Anyways, really fun songs, you know. Then Living in Florida, Stephen Foster is kind of a thing here, even though he didn't spend that much time in Florida, but you know, whatever. So this has got this music book, and this is pretty old too. How old is this one? Printed in 1940. Nicely aged pages. Just really a lot of grungy yumminess in them. Yeah, even like there's tape here, like somebody taped the edge with tape up there. Get really neat designs on it, so that was kind of a fun find. And I got this collection of old postcards, just really old, and they're all in oh, look how old this is. Oh my gosh, this is really old. Yep, and there are some of them are filled out too. Kind of neat. This is 1916 post date on this. Can you imagine? That is so cool, isn't it? And this, yeah, they're all like 1916, 17, in the early teens there. Really nice Christmas card. This is slightly embossed. Yeah, these are all actually, they're all 1916s, I think. Oh, this is an empty one. Then inside all these cards was somebody had written, and look at this awesome handwriting. I mean, this is so beautiful. Gosh, you know, it's such a lost art now, this beautiful handwriting. But this was a recipe on how to make, I think over here, Goodwin's Best Apple Butter. Somebody wrote on the outside. And on the inside, somebody just wrote the recipe in a letter, you know, dear little girl. You know, I don't know what this, won't read it to you. But anyways, it just tells you how to kind of make it really in a fast way, I guess, this apple butter. So that's kind of cool. And another place here. Pittsburgh. This is Portland, Maine, 1914. And the Signal Corps Spelling Camp, Lee, Virginia. 1918. Guess they are using flags to signal stuff. Isn't that neat? I mean, that's just so neat. So neat. So that was a fun find. And last but not least, I got this old Bunko card game. And I believe this had the date of 1904. Yeah, this is 1904. The Sorry game and the Bunko game in here, complete game. So you have the Bunko cards here. Very neat. And then you have the Sorry cards, which look really fun. Don't they look fun? Yeah. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, these are really super old too. I think I might be sharing these in my shop at one point because I certainly can't use all of them. I might even scan some of them and sell the scans. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what I do. But anyhow, that was a fun find. So those are all really old things. Well, that wraps up my thrift store haul. Thank you so much for viewing. I hope this has inspired you to visit your local thrift store. And it's always a win-win. You're kind of like supporting a good cause, and you're getting some really good goodies too. I thank you for viewing, and you have a crafty day. Bye.